Hey everybody, it's Cinnamon Cooney, your Art Sherpa, and today we are going to be showing you how to paint these really easy one-hoot super beginner fireworks in acrylic paint on your canvas. You're going to follow along with me step by step. My husband John,
Hi guys.
he's going to be tracking me with a bunch of grippa cameras so you can see every step of the action. That way you can actually paint this for yourself at home. And this is amazing. You're going to see enough stuff where you're going to be like, all I got to do is follow that lady, and I'm going to have these fireworks. And that is exactly how this works. Now, this is a live stream right now, but we're just going to leave it up for a replay because we know, like, I don't know, you guys have lives and schedules and things, and, you know, may not make every live stream, which is totally okay. I also want to say, check the description below where I hide all the information about the materials. But basically, yes, if you check the description below and you open it up to its bigger, because they show you like 3 lines, but there's 50,000 characters down there. It tells you all the materials. I'm going to give you a couple notes on materials so you can use what you have and not feel worried about it. Let's just jump on in to that. All right. I have an 11 by 14 canvas stiff surface of, it's not really a board as much as, it's kind of a canvas board. But what these are economy boards you buy in packs, and it has a texture, and it's pre-gessoed, and it's ready to paint on, and it can be very nice for storage, and they're easy to frame. I have some wishes on here. And the first wish, and we'll be saying it like every day because it's a little bit early, is Happy Independence Day for the U.S. And, of course, Happy Canada Day, which is also my birthday, so I've heard I'm an honorary Canadian. We have a bunch of wishes for a healthy baby, but there is definitely a wish for a healthy baby from the Lovell family. Our own Mona wishes for a little bit of extra strength and love during a hard time in her life. If you know Mona, you know what's going on, and just she's trying to be super tough for us, but we just want to wish her light and love and support. Darlene wishes for her little brush Landon health and strength during a run of chemo. We all know what that's like as we support St. Jude Children's Research Hospital here. Our own Colleen has her little new gram brush is going to have a little bit of a minor surgery, but it's really tough on the parents and the glam parents. So we're wishing strength to everybody. And then last but definitely not least is a cure for Parkinson's. I'm just like over illnesses that mess with people's lives. So let's cure those so that we can just get to our painting and enjoying our lives in health, checking out the palette. So black paint. I have Mars Black. I have titanium white paint. I have primary magenta. I have primary yellow and primary cyan. Here's the deal, guys. You could use quinacridone magenta, you could use cad yellow medium, and you could use phthalo blue. Just use your magenta, a bright yellow, and a good blue that you like. That's really all you have to do. Don't be too worried out on the materials on this particular painting because it's not as crucial of a deal because we're not really mixing that much. All right, I have a big brush. I say you should get also your biggest brush. Now, this is my number 30 Art Sherpa brush. It's a monster. It's huge. I'm going to dip it in water. I'm going to get off the extras, and I'm going to load it up. See how I pull out from my black paint? Flip over, pull out. We've covered this a bit in our technique tune-ups on Tuesdays over on Facebook about how to load a brush so the brush goes further. And I'm going to just paint this whole bad boy black. Because, you know, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth. Just give it a rough brushing. Black paint. She said canvas was 4. Sorry we were a little behind. Honestly, today was not YouTube. It was that we lost my microphone puff behind my husband's desk. And then we had to figure out how to get my hair to fit on the screen because I made it a little bit big today. I had a little bit of an 80s throwback moment.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I'm just painting all this black. Things are all good. Things are all happy in the universe of things. Super fun stuff. Sometimes if you're painting an economy paint, you may find that you need to do 2, 3, even 4 coats of black to get a nice finished black surface. I'm painting like an epic pro paint, so not as big a deal in any way. This is Holbein, and Holbein is like, it has all the pigments in it. I'm going to sip my coffee.
You got the big hair today.
I do. It really created a lot of technical grief for John. I'm gonna rinse out this brush so the paint doesn't dry on it. Not not his favorite day for fitting me on the thing. But I just had to ask myself, how high can my hair go? Apparently really high. That was good news for me. I don't know what it's like for you, but I'm enjoying it. Okay, sipping the coffee because we like to. And we're going to go ahead and dry this. John is going to say hi to you real quick while I dry it. I want this to be dry so I can do all my next effects really easily.
Okay. Oh, no. Maybe not. There may be a technical failure there. Wah, wah. Okay, so I guess I'm going to come over here and step
Which
hand
kid
this.
stole the cable?
No, well, maybe I did. Okay, so
Was
I
it you or was it them? It's so hard to tell in the
It's
house.
probably me. I think that, like, if you look right there,
Oh,
you'll see the cable to it.
I do.
We were in IGTV mode earlier today.
Thank you guys for. I know it's caused a little bit of panic and worry. John will talk to you about how we have not stopped teaching acrylic paintings on YouTube. He's going to tell you about what's going on.
Okay.
On all the new stuff that we're doing while I'm drying this little sucker, hopefully. Wish me
Hopefully.
luck. Yay!
Okay, guys. So, yeah, first things I'll say is use your hair dryer on the lowest heat setting just to move some air because, you know, that's best practices for when you're doing this. Yeah, we have been doing watercolors on IGTV and a little bit on Facebook, and we're going to be putting those on other platforms. No, we are not stopping our acrylic lessons. It's just going to continue on. We do lots of different mediums. Cinnamon likes lots of different mediums. So you can expect to see more than just watercolor and acrylics and, you know, things like that. She likes to play with different things. So as we have the time and ability to do more things, we like to. And there was just some interesting new format options that came up, and so we thought, hey, we'd just give it a try, and it's been artistically fun, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
That's probably been the big thing for us.
It's been artistically fun.
Yeah.
But there's actually more acrylic lessons, not less, because we added Friday. We found ourselves in the situation where we're like, man, we got to like have these things locked in and harden up and fast. Otherwise, you know, these slots like fill up. So we're like, it's Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got those up. Check the banner. And yeah, then we had the Facebook Technique Tuesdays and the Facebook Watercolor Wednesdays and then the IGTVs.
Yeah, so they were asking, what is IGTV?
What is IGTV? Oh, it just came out 2 seconds ago, so there's absolutely no reason you would know about it. Instagram said, we think there's a hole in the video platform world, and we'd like to take part in it. As you know, Facebook's been really trying to get on that. So they created IGTV, and they said, let's have a format that's different than everybody else, so it's set up for how you paint from your phone. And so the whole thing is like vertical. It doesn't rotate. It doesn't zoom or any of that.
You have to like, you know, rotate the screen vertically to be able to see her, which is kind of a challenge, you know, unless you have sort of a live broadcaster that you could
Okay, wait. We're gonna make people ill. Stop.
All right.
We're gonna give people some vertigo. They're on big screen. Okay. I love my thistle hair. So that's what happened. It's just more about 30 of these and you'll be very competent in your watercolors. And I think we're going to do at least that on our first season where we're just going boom, 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 boom. They're really fun. They're really simple. Here's my deal. There's not a painting party style watercolor out there. So we decided to do that. All right. You guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Here's the big trick. I've got my handy dandy. I have to totally Blue's Clues this sucker up. My handy dandy little T-square. And I'm going to make a. Can you give me my picture-in-picture, sweetheart?
I think
the printer was broken today.
Is this the one?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, my printer. So I've got to come up
broken.
under the halfway point, right around the third. I'm going to take a little bit of a chalk pencil here. You can use kids' chalk, any kind of chalk. And I'm going to just make sure that my horizon line is very level. And the reason for that is that's going to really help my water feel real. So if you're helping a little brush or you're in a big group, the big thing you guys need to do is make sure that your water line is level. Use like chalkboard chalk to sketch that in. If you don't have a T-square, because you're like, why would I go out and buy one of those? Like, nobody needs those, like, after draftsman school. They're very economical, but if you don't have one, guess what? Your paper towels are super square, and so you can use them to line up a square line just by folding them along the perforations, because those suckers are really well engineered. Now, let's begin. I got to see my picture-in-pictures with again, no printout. All right. So some of this, like for some of the background stuff, we're going to have to like go in with our white first. So I'm going to take, this is a number 8. I grabbed a Grand Prix instead of the Cambridge. This is a number 8 Cambridge and a number 8 Grand Prix. Besides the awesome copper ferrule, The difference is this is all best dressed interlocked hog bristles, and this is a mix of bristles and synthetics. And that's what we need for acrylic painting. I'm going to go ahead and get this in my water and drag off the extra. I'm going to grab a little of my titanium white.
I may leave this up there for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
That'll help you
Our
a bit.
printer, a bunch of weird technical stuff. We got a gremlins. The gnomes and gremlins are in a fight.
Yep.
And we got some gremlins, and the gremlins are doing some stuff to us. So you can see how I'm just loading up a little of my titanium white, and I'm using my golden glazing liquid right here, my gloss glazing liquid, to transparent it up a little bit. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to make sure that I'm making some firework shapes in the distance. And see how I'm doing this? I'm taking my brush, planting it flat, and just sort of bringing this out. These are the glows that you kind of see. And the trick is going to be making sure that they are in this sort of rounded little space. See how we're doing? And sometimes I like to make them a little bit longer like this because fireworks can kind of come down, can't they? We've done this before with spray paint, but, you know, you guys were like, I don't want to go out and buy a bunch of spray paint. A bunch of you did, though, and then you were like, did you know there's a bunch of spray paint videos on YouTube? And I'm like, yes, I did. All right. So we're going to make a bunch of these, and they're going to be like different sizes. Like I'm going to make a few that are like a little bit smaller, right? And I'm just using the corner of my brush to get control. I could go to a smaller brush, but I'm feeling punchy, so I won't. I'm going to make this brush do all the work. See how I'm doing?
Work it.
Yeah, work it. And I'm just, when I need to make these long bits, I just come down on the edge and just bring them down.
Are you dry brushing there?
I am all dry brushing.
Okay.
I'm dry brushing. And that's going to keep it from getting a little bit out of hand. I've got to do the distant ones first, and then we're going to pull some forward ones. So there's a little layering. The funnest thing is going to be the water, I think. And I may also simplify some of, I'm going to bring something up here. All right, so I'm going like this.
Oh, yeah. Making little fiery work. Those are the fountains. Yeah.
So this is one of the reasons why I wasn't too worried about you guys getting muddy colors, because we're going to do the white glazing effect. That's how we're going to get our watercolor, not our watercolors, our acrylics in all bright and fireworky. And guess what about these? This painting is legal in any city. So even if fireworks are not allowed where you live, you don't got to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and do this fountain. Look at him. He's going to come like that. It's sort of fun because you can always be like, hey, and then this little guy went like that. You know how they do?
Yeah.
Fireworks are super legal in Texas. So, yeah, that happens all the time. All right, good, good, good. So the trick is just making sure that you are layering these up, making some bigger. Use your reference. Our finished piece will look a little different than the reference just because the reference photo is informative, but it's also a little bit busy.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I'm going to rinse out my brush because as you're dry brushing, paint will dry on the brush. And you got to rinse it out, dry it off with a little towel, come back and reload. Look at us go. Yeah, so sometimes as an artist, you'll be like, I like the idea of this and I love the light and the way that they're all placed around each other. But I really, 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 really want to change a couple things. And you should always feel like you can do that. Oh, that's looking so good, isn't it? All right. Do. I think we need one right here. Be a more glowy one like its little friend. You can see these are almost like a flower. By the way, this technique works really well for flowers. Maybe one that's starting to have a little moment there. We'll have some layered in front as well. Maybe I'm going to come over here and do another big focal one. Right? Coming over here, big focal one. You just do as many as you want. And what I would suggest is definitely just learn this technique, right? Learn the way we're doing it. And then just firework all the things. Firework them all. All the things. All the time. Right? Firework 'em, firework 'em, firework 'em. All the things.
I kind of like the Uncle Milton's fireworks toy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a cool little. It's like a toy you get at the in the discovery section of the toy section, and it makes fireworks appear on the wall. It's for
Oh,
kids.
okay. Well, that's not a fire hazard.
No, no, I got one for Spider, and we played with it and likes it. We take it out during the 4th of July and Canada Day.
In Canada Day, which is on the 1st, my birthday. Thus, I am an honorary Canadian.
And
Dang.
my WoW character actually collects fireworks.
Yes, that's true. If you're on WoW, you see a panda
You see a panda
who's got epic fishing skills.
and lots of fireworks going off all the time. That's me.
That's all the time. That's John.
Generally have a balloon in hand.
This little thing. All right. So we're starting to get like this little layering, right? The little sky. We wouldn't see any stars on the sky, which is why we didn't splatter.
Oh, it's true.
Right? Now we get to make some super fun decisions if we feel like we want to, what colors we want to do these in, how we want to make them. I am going to go ahead and get a smaller little brush. I think I'll get my number 4 Cambridge. I'm going to dip in water, and I'm going to come at first just to get a little of my yellow. Now, in these fireworks, they're a little bit warm or orange, so I can just add some of my magenta to my yellow. And I'm going to come here, and at first, I'm going to just glaze over this little sucker right here. See how we're glazing?
Yeah.
Glazing and a glazing.
Oh, I see.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, yeah.
Just doable for everyone.
It makes it all dimensional.
All dimensional. But we have one extra layer dimension because, Sherpa.
You've done an aerial grisaille.
I've done an aerial grisaille.
That's so cool.
Oh, art is good for us. That's how I feel about it. And you can just, again, make these any colors you want. When you get that first little layer in, you can come in and add a little white to your yellow, like you might do, right? Making a sort of brighter, pure white yellow.
And now it goes poppity pop pop pop.
That's right. Now, look at that. So fun to paint fireworks. This is literally the technique for all of them. But we don't fast forward here. Now, my 2 cents is to come in the center. It's super important, I think, to come in the center
Oh, yeah.
and add the white heat.
The kapow.
You guys sent me a bunch of firework photos like a bit back, and that was super cool. And you can even add some of these kapows. Look. Fireworks are things that you can really, really paint. You're like, what? Yep. Super cool stuff. It's not like you're going to be sorry you did. And they layer over each other really, really well. So there we go.
They do. They look really cool.
I will do, and you can get all colorful and stuff with them, so don't feel like you can't. And I'm going to get a little of my white onto my magenta here, which I like to do. And I'm going to come in, this little feather should be quite bright. All right. So bright. So bright. Yeah, so don't feel like, oh, hey, I've got to use these exact colors, though I really like these. These are my very favorite primaries. They make my very favorite primaries, so that's just something that I like. Just come right on in here. Get a little more of my white in that. Yes, there we go. But I'm going to rinse out real fast because I'm playful. You playful? I'm going to get a little of my blue, just brightened with a bit of my white, and kind of mix that up. Look at that. Now I got the multicolored fireworks, don't we? What are we doing? It's so cool. I'm going to come like right here, and I think I'll do another little one. Get a little of my base color, and I'll be like, maybe I'll layer that. And you can see layering definitely impacts it. And you can just play with these. And that's what we're doing. We're just playing. Do you feel playful? That one could be brighter. And then I can just go right into the blue, which may have even a little purple in it if I do that. But it's going to look really good. And you can be like, oh, hey, there's something popping there. And you can even go, oh, hey, there's something popping there. Pop. See how the pops happen?
Yeah. Now you're painting just with these primaries here today.
Yeah, I'm just using the primaries. I just rinsed out really well. I'm going to get my yellow. And then make sure that this one here, this little fountain right here at the water's edge, layers over the one behind it. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
You can just layer these as you see fit. And then I can come right back in and get the white.
Where can I buy your fireworks?
My fireworks?
Yeah, I want one of those quinacridone purple and teal blue ones.
Well,
those are pretty
I mean,
phenomenally awesome.
they don't suck. They're not terrible. Let's get a bright orange one going. So we're going to just take, our yellow and red. I might need a little white into it to reveal the orangeness of it. Make a nice bright orange one. And we can even come here where we haven't pre-done the white so it can be a little more transparent. See how we do?
Oh, yeah.
But it's over this, so it'll work. That's how it goes. That's how it's going to look right over the black. Because we're making this very full sky, we're going to need to make sure that we're layering these little fellows. Here, we're going to come right there with the brighter, and then we'll just, and then swing that around. Oh my goodness, it's just so crazy how these layer out. And that could have a white heart center. And that's
really
how
neat.
that's going.
I like that.
Isn't that fun? You're just having fun. You're enjoying what you've got going on here. Now, I'm going to take a little of my red and yellow. I'm going to do an interesting thing. I'm going to just go ahead and kind of make a little glaze here of like little smoke. See how it is?
Now, Becky's little brush was asking.
Hi, Becky's little brush.
Could
a little bit of smoke there.
Could he use Could he use Q-tips to try to do this?
Yes, you absolutely could. However, if your mom's with you and you can find my toilet paper magnolia tutorial, and I'll try to put it in the comments here, but it's a tutorial where I made all these little marigold flowers toilet paper. That actually comes from a project you do with kids where you make fireworks using the same technique. Super fun. So you just, instead of making little flowers, you just do what I'm doing here with those toilet paper rolls, making little fireworks. So you can do it with Q-tips, you can do it with those toilet paper rolls. It's all pretty fun. All right, so we made this little gaseous area, and so now I'm going to come behind that, and I'm going to throw up some mortars. See how I'm done?
Yeah.
Mortars. That's pretty good. All right. Now, I'm going to grab, I think you could use a number for bright from any line. I'm going to grab my number for cat's tongue. I'm going to get a little of my yellow and white together because we're going to do kind of a cool, crazy thing. It's okay if a little of the quinacridone gets in it, so there's some orange aspect. We're going to come here, and I'm going to make these sort of refined lines. See them?
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to try to get a really cool technique. where we make it seem like it's a raining.
Raining.
Yeah. The fire. You know how they do sometimes off the spires? So if this works,
yeah.
I'm going to make sure this is dry, and I'm going to just pull some of these down. I may have to go back because I need more paint. Let's come here and just make sure that and maybe that one are well thought out. And then you can go like that. See how I made it rain? Like in the ones that are drippy. If you have the drippy kind, how would you get that drip effect? This would be how. It's kind of a two brush deal. Let's see how it does it. Come up here. Get a little more white and a little more yellow. We're going to make a nice big arm. And we're going to let it drip with our crystal brush. There it goes. See the little drip. That's how you get that kind. That kind of really fun firework. I think we need a green one at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't we need a green one? Just make them whatever colors that you want. I'm going to go ahead and get a little of my yellow out and some of my blue. If you want your greener to be brighter, it'll be more yellow. And if you want it to be darker, it'll be more blue. You probably want a mix of both. I'm going to come here and I'm going to go ahead and press I, right? There we go. Just a big giant puff around. I love painting fireworks. How are we loving this?
Pretty good. Now, there's been a lot of questions about varnish, which I know is a big topic.
Yes.
And if you're going to be using varnish as a glazing medium,
it just dries really fast.
It just dries really fast.
You could use a gloss gel too. Look, gloss medium and varnish. You could use a soft gel. You could use a gloss gel. You can use a varnish. But not all varnishes, but most of the varnishes you would run in any of the brush-on varnishes.
And it varies from manufacturer to manufacturer because the golden one that you use is also a retarder.
Yeah. So what this is this slows the drying paint down and it glazes and it extends. All right. So I've added a little white and a little yellow to my green to make it quite bright because this firework needs to be bright, and that's the only way I'm going to get to do that in my bright green. Look at how that works. Who loves that? So we've had a drip. Drips are not maybe my favorites to do, but like, again, it's not like you can't do it. I think sometimes people get like a little overwhelmed. I'm going to get a little yellow and a little white here for the center, but I'm not going to rinse my brush out. Layer this over. See how we're doing? There we go. There. Nice green one. Should we do blue here?
No. Yeah. Now, the reason why you chose primaries is that you could use any blue, any red, any green, or any yellow.
Well, you could use any bright yellow.
Bright yellow.
See how this is a bright yellow and this is a nice little bright blue, so you could use cyan. You could probably, like, ultramarine might be a little bit dimmer than you want, but if you've got a magenta, it will still make a good purple for you. It just won't make a great green.
Yeah.
So, but because of the way we're doing the grisaille, look.
Yeah, you can get away with a lot here.
Get away with a lot. And do you love how, like, when you go over the black, it creates like this like distant glow? I think it's like so crazy cool. I can even get a little white and a lot of glaze into it.
You can just pick any old color you wanted here.
Just pick any old color you want. These are your fireworks.
Yeah.
Don't let somebody be bossy to you about what your fireworks can be.
They must be quinacridone pink.
Yeah.
This
is your celebration of something. This should be your celebration piece.
Yeah.
See how we're just taking this over? Look how bright that is. We're gonna make this bright. Bright. Now we're gonna fix our printer today. All right. So I'm gonna get a little more of my just straight blue. I'm gonna come into here and I like to work these values, layering that up so that it feels really, really blue. And you can see it can cross in front of other things, and then they kind of mix like the light would mix, and they make maybe like a slightly green value. And then I can come and get some of my white into this and my blue. And I can come right back in the center, adding that. And then when this is all dry, I'll come back with just a little straight white. It'll look really good. So we have some pretty dimensional little fireworks, don't we?
Yeah.
Just fun stuff. I think I'm going to come here and I'm going to make kind of that orangey one again. That's more yellow. Come here and pop these. There we go. I think that's super fun. One that's next to it. But I might go way more yellow with this one and get a little white into it. Look at that. Just splattering them out. And then you can always say, hey, this went this way. Or maybe there was some arc. Look, you can arc it over if you've never done that. It's super fun to paint fireworks. I'm going to do this one blue. That's what I rinsed out. So what color should my last two be?
Let me see here. I think that we need a bright reddish one.
More red?
I mean, like, I would be like a screaming.
I think
something.
Screaming red is going to be a little challenging because what we have is magenta.
You got it there. That
okay,
looks like
you
a
good
nice
with
one.
it?
Yeah.
All
that does it. Because we just need we needed some more red on the right hand side to balance that.
I like that.
To the
all
puffy
right.
puffs on the left.
Oh, that's true. And I like this. I think it does balance it, and it'll make a nice water reflection.
Oh yeah.
Because we haven't even gotten to the funnest part. The funnest part is water. I love doing carnivals at night. I love doing fireworks at night because they're just an enjoyable thing to paint. I'm going to take this out pretty far because I want this glow to be like, and this to be a big mortar.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so it's big, but it goes over the black, and then that kind of makes it almost disappear, doesn't it? Which is pretty cool. We'll make another multicolored one right here.
Oh, that'd be cool.
All right. So if I've got this and I come in with my yellow and a smidge of white, mostly yellow, I can keep it looking pretty red, even though I'm... See how we're doing?
Oh, yeah, that does it. That looks cool. Jan's telling me they got glow paint over in the ceramics world.
Woo!
She's like, I think that we're going to be glowing up some fireworks here.
Oh, if you do this with your UV reactive paints, it's just another experience.
Mm-hmm.
I consider that to be art therapy, to be real honest to me. That's like super art therapy. You know, I'm going to get a little of this right here and a few of these. And let's take some of these little sparks here.
Oh, that's clever.
Right? Take them out. Take them out. Because they happen, right? Just taking a little bit. There we go. And then we were going to do the multicoloreds over here. So maybe this time we should reverse this and go blue with pink on top.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's get our just blue next to our little friend here.
I like that.
You like that? And see, we can cross over. And where we cross over, we get those nice little mixes. Because the light actually color mixes just like our paint. Just simple, fun, happy painting that we can do. Okay, if your fireworks have a little bit of the cousin it, mine do, yours can, it's all good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and rinse out. And I'm going to grab some of my red and white. Well, my magenta and white. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to go ahead and Right over the top. Look at that. Little multicolor firework, isn't it? And it just pops. Almost looks neon itself, doesn't it? So excited. You having fun, babe?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
So is Twix, if you can hear.
I can.
She's
I
doing
hear
laps.
Twix to celebrate, and I think this could be multicolored.
She comes running
I
in.
think I'm going to go ahead and get a little of my yellow and blue and a smidge of white, and I'm going to go ahead and make this have a little bit of the green. Look at that. Just a little bit. I think simple is better, so I'm not going to get too crazy. I might put little puffs here, and I might put little puffs here. Yes, this is my life.
We now have 2 puppies running around.
We do.
Luna and
I'm going to sip my thing, and then we're going to do our waterway. Are you guys ready to do waterways?
I think so.
It's looking just festive, right?
It is.
So the trick is when you go to do your waterways, whatever you've got going on with your fireworks, you're going to really, really, really want to make sure that the colors that are up here reflect in some way down there. Don't do like if you have no pink over here, don't make pink in your water. You want to make sure that it's got to be in this column. So you're going to, this is your column, this is your column, this is your column, and you're going to keep those sort of. Now, my hair is like these fireworks. Can you see where I was going with this? Is trying to be like what I'm painting.
Being floof, floof, floof. You got some floof
In the middle.
I like it.
Paint more. Sorry. Don't down thumb me over that. It happens. These things happen in my brain. Now, first, I'm going to start with my little cat's tongue. And I'm going to get my little reference. I love my little reference. And I'm looking here. I can get away with a lot of pink and a little bit of blue. So I'm going to start out. I'm going to load up some pink. It can have a little white. It can even have a little glow of yellow to it. And we're going to come on the edge of our brush and just sort of, we're going to be wiggling these little things.
That's pretty cool.
Right? Just a little happy wiggle. Just come here and just be like, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Right? These are just little happy little wiggles. But next we have a kind of blue and green yellow thing happening. So I'm going to grab a little white. And we're going to go ahead and just, look at that. Just wiggling. Wiggles, wiggles. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
And if you're feeling like, oh, hey, I need to have some more blue, you just come in with the blue. Look. It's like the light is on the water. Now, I could have done my fan brush, and I thought about it really hard because it would have done it really great on the end, but I didn't want you guys to have to run out and buy anything because I know how many kids are going to be painting this. So you're going to use the brush that you have. I am going to grab white and yellow. And look, you know, it's okay for these things to blend here at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm just going back and forth. I'm just wiggling.
Those are so pretty.
It's just fun. Some blue in that. There's some blue here, right? Blue. But we know that we've got this nice pink and blue out here. So I just rinsed out again. So I'm going to get some pink. And I'll get a smidge of blue. This is almost like a double loaded brush. And you can do that reflection out here. A little more pink. See how we're doing? A little bit could come back.
Now, which brush are you using there?
This is just like for cat's tongue. I could also use my bright here.
But you're using a what?
I'm just using my number 4 cat's tongue.
Okay. They were wondering which one that is.
Yeah, it's just the number 4 cat's tongue.
Just the number 4.
Just the number 4. And I'm just making little dashy wiggles. I'm not, I'm just trying to be like playful and have fun. And, this is not about overwhelming myself at this stage with like crazy little worried art technique. And it's okay if like maybe like a little color might kind of wiggle out here. Look at that. Just a happy little watercolor painting. Just chilling out, this little fellow going, yay, I'm watercolor. Not watercolor. I know I have it on the brain lately. Sorry, guys. I was like, no, give me the acrylic. It's okay. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm just saying like the color of the water. This is going to have this nice little blue. Isn't that pretty? And they just blend together, don't they? I could come and get a little yellow on, just add it and go, oh, hey, what if you had a little friend there that caught the water? That'd be fun. Just making little fireworks over our water. So we got all these fun colors. We pretty much can go cray over here. Cray with your art, May. So I'm going to definitely add some of these little white and yellow reflections. That could have some, as they do. But then I'm going to grab some pink. This is there, right? Thanks. And over here, it'll be cool if a little blue gets into it, because I see a little blue, but not like a lot of blue. Hey, a little blue. And then I'm going to get a grip of yellow, just yellow, and a little white, and a lot of yellow, and a little white. And then I'm going to come here and let this be the last fun, happy little reflection that I've got going. So see how we did that?
Yeah.
Now I get to sign it. That's all there is to this painting.
Oh, wow.
Yes! It's just a lovely project you can do today with friends, with family, with all the levels of painter in your life. I'm going to grab whatever's over here on the white. And because it's so busy over here, I think I'm going to sign on this side today.
Now, if you didn't have that cat's tongue, you could use any filbert or
just
flat.
filbert or flat. It's
or
really about the idea that you're wiggling it out.
Just making some marks on the canvas that you're enjoying.
You're making marks. It's all any of your tools do is they let you make marks. And the whole point of this is to have a simple and satisfying project that you can do today. You can keep layering. You can keep developing it. That will be fine. But, sometimes you need to sit down and just have a satisfying paint, right?
Absolutely.
Now, tomorrow we have our prima ballerina. And then on Sunday, which is Canada Day, on my birthday, we are going to paint Coco, sniffing little flowers. It's going to be like a 3-hoot. So come by, though, because you're going to learn a lot. And the ballerina is a 2-hoot. So this is our 1-hoot for the week. I cannot wait to see these all over the internet. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. And we want to see you with the easel really soon.